5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Two white Muslims.
Go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa rahmatullahi.
Wa barakatuh.
My name's Junaid Rahim.
And my name's Mohammed Yusuf Bashforth.
And affectionately we're known as
The Two White Muslims. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa rahmatullahi.
Wa barakatuh.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back again.
We're back in all our glory.
Yes. How many days do I start back? We're back. We're back. People go, is this a repeat? No. We're back. It's just, what else can you say?
We're back.
We're back.
We're here again.
We're here again. Oh, we are. And what a day we've got today.
We've got a great day ahead of us today.
A day we have in front of us.
I woke up looking forward to today.
Brilliant.
Really did. Alhamdulillah.
As we do most days. That's the weird thing.
A lot of people will blame that on the meds that I'm
on. Yes.
Hey dear. So we've got a list going on.
We have.
And we're going to tackle some of the items on that list.
We might actually do some of them.
We might do one or two.
You never know.
We might do more.
We might.
If we're lucky.
Yes.
Or rather, if our listeners
are very lucky. Do you know the kind of things they might hear?
No, if our listeners are very lucky, we'll have a power cut.
Yes. If our listeners are very lucky, they'll mend the radio so that they can tune it to something else. Yeah, stop listening to this rubbish.
Or they can fix the on-off button.
Yes. Or they'll recover so they can leave the house. Oh,
Subhanallah.
Oh, so come on. Do you know the kind of things that we're going to talk about? A vicar and what he said.
Okay.
And it's one of these things where I'm not sure. I know I tend to be very opinionated, and I know my opinion. Then there's certain things I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know which side I fall on this one. I think I know.
I'll tell you what. I'll do what I normally do.
Yeah.
And I will give you your opinion.
Exactly. Junaid, when I want your opinion, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
So I am very interested in your opinion so that I can gain an opinion of what this vicar said.
Right, okay. Yeah, cool.
What we're also going to talk about...
Vicars are funny.
They are.
They're funny people.
Yes.
And do you know...
if you get the right ones...
We've got an invite to do some work with a vicar.
Oh, yes, we have.
And we ought to go and take him up on that.
Yes, we should.
Because you know who I'm talking about. Don't you?
We met him at the iftar, community iftar speech that we did.
Yes, but I've met him since.
Right.
Then,
yeah.
Because there was another table going on the precinct where they were giving out roses to people.
Oh, lovely.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
all good.
Yeah.
And he was there at that.
Right.
And I met him again, and he reminded me that we need to get together.
Yes, we do.
And I said, there's only one way to do that, and that's to book time into our diaries.
Yes, simple as.
Shall we do it now?
Brilliant.
He didn't have his phone, so he couldn't. So I've got his card, I've got his number. Yep. We really ought to go and do this. We must. Because in the name of unity in our community, we need to be talking, because we all speak the same language.
Exactly.
We're all pushing against the same door.
Yep. He's done a few YouTube videos.
We're all on the same journey.
Certain stuff, absolutely.
Yeah, we all have to get back to Allah, our Creator.
Yes.
We all have to do that safely and without being punished or, as I say, becoming toast, on the way.
Yes.
So we have to take him up on that. Vicars, great.
Yes. Yes,
great.
Yes.
But I look forward to seeing what
I had to say. I kind of get where it's coming from, and the part of me thinks, yep, and then the other side thinks, I think we should be thinking, yep, and we shouldn't be thinking, but we'll see. We shall see. You know what else we're going to talk about?
Go on.
Dinosaurs.
Like dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs
are fantastic.
Oh, they're amazing.
Can you imagine if they were still alive?
Well, in some films, you get to imagine that, don't you? I was just thinking this for a second. I was just thinking.
Jurassic
I don't know if it'd be a good or a bad thing.
A classic example, Jurassic Park.
Yes.
I remember going to the cinema to see that film. What an amazing thing
I was told you have to see it at the cinema. You have to see it. I didn't. Saw it on TV. And when I watched it on TV, I thought, wish I'd watched that in the cinema.
Yeah.
It looked amazing.
It was incredible.
Oh, so realistic.
It was incredible. And I was mouth agape at the cinema. Yeah. In those days, those kinds of effects were just unheard of.
Yes. Yeah.
But to see and to hear the sounds of it, it was incredible.
Yep.
Yeah, and I just thought that was just wonderful experience.
Yes.
So
it's one of those things.
But dinosaurs generally. I mean, how as a kid?
I was just about to say I maintain a childlike fascination with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Because you kind of learn about dinosaurs when you're a kid, and then it stays with you.
Yes.
And you get the toys when you're a kid, and you get those little things that they.
One of my grandson's favourite books is about dinosaurs.
Oh,
and it is great.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got a happy dinosaur, a grumpy one, a spiky one, a lumpy one.
Yeah.
We've got, and it's a poem about dinosaurs, and then you've got a picture on each page, and the pictures are fantastic. Brilliantly illustrated.
Brilliant.
So dinosaurs from me to my children, they were fascinated by them.
Yes.
To the grandchildren, fascinated by them.
Yes.
Kids just love dinosaurs.
They do. And they keep finding them.
Really?
They keep finding them. They found some more. We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about dinosaurs.
Inshallah.
We're also going to talk about... actually, it very much linked, because we're also going to talk about a big crocodile.
Okay.
A very large crocodile.
Yeah.
Now, I'm almost certain that crocodiles were around at the time of the
dinosaurs.
And survived.
They survived. So how did they survive?
I don't know. Were they underwater?
Possibly.
Or did they have the ability to fish and did some fish? I don't know. But we're going to talk about a big croc, so that's kind of linked to dinosaurs.
Yep.
We're going to talk about a Birmingham couple.
They've got the same feet, haven't they?
They've got the same feet, same teeth, same skin.
Yep.
We think, we don't know. You know, when you see the models of dinosaurs, and they're all painted that, your Tyrannosaurus painted a certain, your Diplodocus painted a certain, your Stegosaurus, they're painted a certain. Apparently, no idea if they're the right colours.
No.
One bloke painted them to give them some reality.
Yep.
And they went, is that what it is? Well, I don't know.
I don't know. could have been pink with yellow spots.
Nothing like that.
Could have been pink with yellow spots.
Could literally be pink with yellow spots. Could be aubergine in colour.
That'd be very unfortunate, wouldn't it, for a dinosaur?
Can
you imagine looking down on your skin and you think, oh.
Do you know, I don't really do
I'm
pink.
not sure I do.
And spots?
I'm not sure I like this.
What? Oh. Do you know? Yes, so we're looking at a Birmingham couple. We're just going to look at what a Birmingham couple...
Is this just a random Birmingham couple?
It's just a random Birmingham couple and what they've been up to.
Okay.
We're just going to discuss sleep.
Sleep
generally. Bit of REM.
I don't think I get enough.
No. Well, you tell me what you get. It cannot be enough.
No.
3, 4, 5 hours a night cannot be enough.
No.
Can't be sustainable.
No.
It's like, you know, when you have a baby.
Yeah.
And you bring your little newborn home.
Yeah.
And the first night, it keeps up most of the night. And you think, oh, this is quite cute.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
What are people talking about? Next night, not a problem. Oh, is it? You're racing each other to get there first when it cries. Oh, but this is lovely, this. Third night, after a week,
I'm a bit tired.
It's that drip. It's that. So if you have one night with only 3 hours
sleep. After a month.
Yeah. You're walking into walls.
Desperate.
Yeah, you're walking into walls. You still love it, but you're walking into walls.
Yeah.
And that's why I think when you say you get 3, 4, or 5 hours sleep, my brain says, "Oh, I don't know how you function."
No.
One night, yes, but every night, the cumulative. Cumulative, that's the word. Effect of that.
It's a good job I'm sat here.
It is a good job. Oh, for me, thesaurus. I don't know.
Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah. It's very vocal, that one. It was very vocal. Good vocabulary. But yes, we're going to consider sleep. I don't know how you get by with the sleep that you get.
No.
We're going to consider sleep. And geothermic activity.
Ooh, that sounds posh.
We're going to discuss geothermic activity.
But I've seen some of that in motion.
I know you have, so I'm looking forward to hearing a bit about that.
Yeah. All good. All good. That's a cracking list.
That's our list. I'm looking forward. I tell you, I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
Yes.
And we're going to get to that in a few minutes.
We are.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
A few things to go through first.
Yes.
And
what are those few things?
I've just had to think about this.
Right.
And I'm thinking, actually, no, we should have talked about this first.
Oh.
Because I don't know whether to bring this up.
Oh.
So I tell you what, just to err on the side of caution.
Should we have a break and see?
We're going to have a break.
Yes.
And then I'll talk about this. And then we'll come back.
And see if it's...
And maybe do something off the list instead.
Yes. That's the best way. Because you know what you can't edit?
Live radio.
See that red light?
And you know this filter that you tell me I'm lacking, I'm missing.
Yes, we're filterless.
No, I've just applied
You've
my
just
filter.
applied it. This is very good. You're maturing.
Do you feel
like you've grown?
56. How much maturing?
Do you feel like you've grown?
How much more maturing can I do?
Brilliant. Cracking. Well, I tell you what, we'll grab a cup of coffee.
I've just given my age away.
You have.
Oh,
you have.
Fantastic.
We'll grab a cup of coffee. You can all listen to this while we do a bit of that, and after that, we'll either do this or that. We're not sure which yet.
Either one will do.
I'm going to be
Either
giggling.
one will do.
Either way, I am going to be giggling. Inshallah.
Back after this. I think so. I'm not
Ready?
sure.
Well, not sure.
I'll just have a quick yawn.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa rahmatullahi.
Wa barakatuh.
Says ready, and then goes, are you though? But are you?
Well, look, no. I was saying, you better be ready.
Yes,
when I use the word ready, I'm just talking at you.
Yes, fair comment. Oh, have I got a goodie?
I'm looking forward.
Oh, have I got a goodie? Oh, my goodness gracious me. I've got to find it now. I've got to find it. You are like me, so you are going to love this. Love this.
Hang on a minute. Like in what way?
Well, you know what I mean. You breathe.
You got two legs.
Yes. Yeah. Do you know, if you go down to, is it Dorset?
Dorset, yeah.
And Dorset is called the Jurassic Coast.
Right.
Do you know why it's called the Jurassic Coast?
No.
Why do you think it might be called the Jurassic Coast?
Because they found dinosaur fossils.
Lots of them.
Right. Okay.
It is littered with them.
Okay.
And the beach and the cliffs where it's falling out.
Is that where the dinosaurs used to go on holiday then?
And many still do.
I like Dorset. Yes,
it's like God's waiting room. You know what I mean? Many still do. But yeah, all going to Dorset. Come on, lads, we're going down by the sea. Was the sea there then? It probably wasn't, was it?
I have no
probably
idea.
wasn't. It's all changed.
It was all Doggerland, wasn't it? Doggerland.
But yes, yeah. So it's called the Jurassic Coast, and it's called the Jurassic Coastline for a reason, and it's because it is absolutely littered with dinosaur finds. It's amazing.
Cool.
And I think it's also, as the natural erosion brings the cliffs down.
Yep.
It reveals more. And I'm sure it was on one of these beaches. I once saw a guy, and he just had like a little. It was like a hammer, but on one end it was almost like an axe type thing, but an axe going the other way, like a bladed thing. And he just went up and he got the shoreline was these massive rocks. Say massive, like the size of a coconut.
Yep.
Rocks, perfectly like huge pebbles, perfectly round, smooth rocks, shape of a coconut. And he just went up, and it would hit one, and it would crack open. And he'd go, no, not that one. Pick another up. Hit one, and it would crack open. He'd go, there you go. And there'd be one of those, those fossilised, the things that go like almost in a, I don't know what you'd call that. Like it starts in the middle and goes circle.
Yeah.
And it just
like
be one
a
of them.
Spiral.
Yeah, like a spiral. That's the word.
Yeah.
It'd be one of those, because there you go.
Wow.
And that's how common these things are. So they're finding loads of things down there. Do you know what they found?
Go on.
They have found dozens.
A wheelbarrow. A shopping trolley.
Yes.
Pair of wellies.
A bike. They have found dozens of well-preserved dinosaur footprints.
Wow.
And I'm going to show you a picture, and you're going to go, wow, again. Look at that. Look at that. They are dinosaur footprints.
How big are those?
I know.
Wow.
And it's just like, wow. Dozens of well-preserved dinosaur footprints from at least 100 million years ago.
Wow.
They've been uncovered. Well, this says East Sussex. I'm taking it as being down there.
Yeah.
Right, here's another one. Are you ready? Look at that.
Whoa.
Hello, look at that.
That's amazing.
It looks like...
These dinosaurs only have 3 toes.
Yes, that's what I'm going to say. It's almost like a
like
bird.
A
Like a bird footprint,
yeah.
but massive. Massive.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Because this is just...
If that bird flew overhead, you'd be quite... alarmed,
yes.
That
You'd be
size.
hoping he's not had his dinner. Are you ready? Oh my God! No, it is. It's got
incredible.
It's like a toe with a claw and everything, and there's just dozens of them. Look at this. Dozens and dozens and dozens, and it's just absolutely
incredible.
Spellbinding.
Yeah, we always say that showing pictures on radio
I know,
is not the best thing.
We tried, but just your reaction.
Just for the reaction,
yes.
Yeah.
Just so that people know I'm not lying, and people know, wow, it must be, because even Yusuf thinks it's good.
And then you just have to Google it
and have a look
for yourself.
And this is from the University of Cambridge. Neil Davies has put these up. It says at least 7 different species were identified by University of Cambridge researchers during the past 4 winters following coastal erosion.
And they're clever guys down there.
Oh, and it's along the cliffs near Hastings. We were talking about Hastings not too long ago.
We were.
Because where did the Battle of Hastings take place?
Not Hastings.
Not at Hastings. It's about 6 miles away. They came for these.
Yep.
They range in size from less than 2 centimetres to more than 60 centimetres.
2 feet.
2 feet across. And are so well preserved that even the skin, scales and claws are easily visible, as we've just seen.
Amazing.
There are more than 85 markings, all of which date from the early Cretaceous period. The species include Iguanodon, I don't know this next one, Ankylosaurus, a type of Stegosaurus, possible examples from the Pseudopod group, and meat-eating theropods.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
That means nothing to me.
Oh, I just find this absolutely fascinating. Hastings has long been a site of special interest for fossil hunters, with items ranging from fragments of dinosaur bones to complete fish being previously uncovered, but footprints are less common. Not anymore!
Complete fish uncovered.
Yes.
So how's that then?
So a complete fossilised fish.
Yeah, but where? In the cliff?
Yeah.
So that means that the water used to be all over.
And this is the thing.
Yeah.
This is where it's freaking. When I was saying, I don't know if the water was actually there. It might have been. It might not.
Clearly it was if the fish was found.
And then at other time, clearly it wasn't, because the dinosaurs aren't fishy ones.
That's right.
It's incredible. The footprints are the first to have been discovered in 25 years. With earlier findings
do you
being
get fishy dinosaurs then?
You get fishy dinosaurs, you get fishy dinosaurs, you get birdy ones, you get tweet ones.
Tweety dinosaurs.
Tweety dinosaurs. Oh, it's just amazing.
Then you just get the big rotten man-eating ones with rows of ultra-sharp razor teeth.
You know, I
like them.
Now let me have a think. I don't want to tell you wrong. Is this right?
Depends. Are you making it up?
No. I'm trying to remember, which means I'm possibly making it up.
Yes.
But I remember hearing, you know Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Yep.
And the joke is, bless him, look at the size of him, but he only got little legs. He only got little front legs. Poor thing. Can't scratch his own back.
That's
you know what I mean? Yeah. Apparently, those arms were strong enough and powerful enough to pick up, I've got it in my head, it was a small family car.
Wow.
A small car. And basically the equivalent of 3 cows.
Whoa.
3 cows.
Fantastic.
And if you think about it...
I'm going to say, how do they know that? Do they have a fossilised small family car as well?
They must have.
In the arms of...
In the arms of a Tyrannosaurus
Rex.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Yeah.
What
kind of car would that be?
I can only be... When it comes to dinosaur jokes, I can only remember what do you call a dinosaur with one eye?
Go on.
Do you think he saw us? But this is just astounding. Astounding. So I just want to go down and have a look. I want to go and have a look now. More dinosaur footprints are thought to be hidden within the eroding sandcliffs. Really? Now you've found 25. I reckon there's more.
There might be some more.
Do you? But the researchers said the construction of sea defences meant they could remain locked within the rock. So oddly enough, the sea defences are spoiling the discovery of more dinosaur bones.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
But, to find dinosaur bones, I get it.
Yep.
To find sort of even dinosaurs, that have been preserved, but a footprint. A footprint.
It's mad, isn't it?
That is incredible.
It's mad.
You imagine what has happened to find footprints. But I know they found footprints at the bottom of the sea.
Yes.
Because the sea is less likely to be moved away. Do you know what I mean? So I say it might be sea. No, it can't be rivers then, because that would move. But they found them in places where there shouldn't really be footprints.
Yep.
So it's almost like, oh, well, something's up, and then water's come, but it's come so gradually that it's not disturbed it. And then when they go, it's
well,
stunning.
they found cities, haven't they, in places where the sea is?
Yes,
where cities shouldn't be.
Yes, yeah. Like Thingy Dam.
Yes, it is. Thingy Dam. They found a village.
What do you call it? Ladybower.
Dambusters Dam.
Yeah, the Dambusters Dam. They have found entire villages, things.
Incredible, isn't it?
That just.
Do you know what they still haven't found?
Go on.
The lost legendary city of Atlantis.
They keep thinking they have, though, don't they?
I know they do.
They keep thinking.
Is it just to keep the myth alive?
I'm sure it is.
What do you think?
Bigfoot still exists, and I'm still looking for Nessie.
Yeah. Nessie. How old is Nessie now? How long do they live?
I know. And well, it would appear 100 million years. Do you know what I mean? Oh,
Nessie's been around for all my life.
Yes.
That's 56 years.
Yes. I love that picture of Bigfoot. It is just a bloke in a thing just looking round, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And if you could get one picture, why have we not got thousands?
I know.
Everything about it is contradictory.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
It's a bit like the pictures of men on the moon.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. Do you know, if you ever challenge any of these and you go, and I'll go, right, so you think the men on the moon are made up, but you think this is real?
Yeah.
If anybody ever sends any pictures of me doing something really naughty, that's real, is it? That's
real,
not being forged. But the men on the moon, you don't believe that one?
Don't believe a word of it.
Oh, brilliant. But how cool is that?
Fantastic.
Dinosaur footprints, 25 of them. Dinosaur footprints.
Amazing.
Incredible. I want to go down to Hastings
to
see where the battle wasn't.
See the site of the non-battle.
Yes.
Because it didn't take place there.
Yep.
I wonder if they've ever found a fossilised eye with an arrow in it.
Well, I mean, we say that.
They wouldn't have found that in Hastings, would they?
No, they wouldn't. Maybe 6 miles up north.
Yeah.
But, I mean, them finding Richard III.
Oh, I know.
Is freaking believable.
In a car park.
In a car park in Leicester. Was it Leicester?
Yeah, somewhere
in
like
a car park. But for them to say, there's a skeleton here, I think we should look at this one.
Yeah.
And look at it and go, it's got a bit of a twisted spine. I wonder if it could be. And it was.
Absolutely, yeah.
And they've actually proved through genealogy that it was unbelievable.
Alhamdulillah. That was a great story.
Hey, look at that one,
happy with that.
Look at that. I said you'd like it.
And it's one off the list.
It's actually one off the list.
Have you put a tick against it?
Did you see me putting a tick against it?
Yeah.
Tick. That's one. That's
one down.
Success.
One down.
Do you know what I call that? A success.
I call that a job well done.
It's a win. That's what it is.
We have scored.
We could chalk one up on the success side.
We have scored today.
Back of the net. Do you know what we deserve?
Talking of nets, I'm going to do something which is nothing about nets at all.
Yes.
I'm going to do something else, but after this.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa rahmatullahi
wa barakatuh. I've just come over all hot.
Me too.
It's just suddenly warmed up
it
in
was
here.
Like a wave.
It's amazing what heating does.
It's incredible, but it was literally, it was instant. You know, if I'm driving up to Scotland, it happens in reverse. You'll be driving up to Scotland and there's a point on the A66 where you suddenly
it just goes cold.
You suddenly go, oh, and it's like you drive through a barrier where it drops about 3 degrees.
And that's in July.
It's all times of year.
Crazy.
We just did the opposite here.
Yeah.
We suddenly looked at each other and suddenly went,
you've gone all hot.
Yes, I have. Is the answer.
Incredible.
Yes, I have.
Do you know, I was talking about heating.
Oh, yes.
The other night because a friend of mine is about to go on a trip, a geographical trip with his geography class at school.
Oh, wow, okay.
To Iceland.
Oh, wow.
I love that place.
Oh, it must be incredible.
It's brilliant. I will never forget holidaying in Iceland.
Yep.
Went to Reykjavik, we were there for a week. So all the usual amazing things. But the geothermic activity up there is constant because 250 million years ago, Iceland didn't exist.
Right.
It kind of pumped out of a big volcano,
literally erupted,
and became the landmass that it is, which is actually bigger than the UK.
Wow,
it's massive, is Iceland.
You
don't appreciate it. I thought Iceland was just a little bit of
a dot covered in ice.
It's bigger than the UK, but it's still a young country.
Right.
So you don't have hasn't had time to create the trees and the plants and the fauna that you normally get and vegetation that you normally get. So they say if you ever get lost in an Icelandic forest,
right,
just stand up. Because it's likely you will be bigger than the trees.
It took me a second then.
Yes, it did.
It took me a second.
Just stand up.
Brilliant.
But amazing. But the reason why I linked this to heating is because of the geothermic activity that they've got. You don't have to go down far to get hot.
And that's the weirdest thing, because it's renowned as a cold country.
Yep.
Yet it's there's parts of it where dig a little bit and you'd burn your shovel.
Absolutely, your shovel would actually melt.
Yes.
So their system for hot water and heating,
right?
Given that it's a cold place,
yes,
they pump boiling water from underground.
No.
Store it in massive tanks up on the hill.
Right.
And then pump it round, and it becomes, that's your central heating.
Oh my goodness.
That's your central heating. So all you do is pay a service charge.
Yeah.
So you're not burning any fuel for central heating.
Wow.
Brilliant. And the hot water as well. The problem is that because it's volcanic water, it kind of has a smell of sulphur.
Okay.
And if you don't know what sulphur smells like,
yeah,
boil an egg and crack it.
Right.
And that's what the hot water smells like in Iceland.
Oh, wow.
And it takes a bit of getting
I'm
used to.
I'm going to say, they probably don't even notice now.
No. And, of course, when you're washing it and you rinse it all off, you don't smell of it anymore. But
yes.
It's just the fact that you've got this
you're washing in it,
smell of
rotten,
I'm
not
rotten
getting
eggs,
in that. It smells rotten eggs.
It's not rotten eggs. It's just boiled eggs.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, same thing.
You don't do eggs, do you?
I don't.
You don't like eggs.
No. I have eggs and beans.
You
That's
freak.
It.
Oh, God. What on earth are you?
Yeah, I know.
You don't do eggs. You don't do fish.
Don't really do fish unless it's with chips.
You don't actually do anything unless you've done it before.
Well, there is that.
You don't try new stuff.
Not when it comes to food.
How long did it take me to get you, instead of your strawberry jam on your toast, when we have a morning meeting at my house, get the kettle on and the toaster.
Yep.
And there's a particular kind of strawberry jam that I always buy.
And
I
like.
love the stuff, don't you?
Yes.
And when we ran out of that, because I was saying you've got to sample Rose's lime marmalade.
Yes. And I like marmalade. I like orange marmalade.
Marmalade.
Yep.
Lime marmalade is the business.
Yep.
It's wonderful. But you wouldn't even try it, would you? Until we ran out of strawberry jam.
Yes. And
then you had no choice. And what did you say?
Oh, that's lovely, that.
That's lovely, that.
Oh, why have you not given me this sooner?
I know. Where have you been hiding
Where have you been hiding this?
Yeah, call yourself a friend.
Supposed to share food.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy. Anyway, Iceland. I saw some amazing things up there. It was just brilliant. The geysers are just something else.
Wow.
It's just bubbling, boiling
and again,
water.
As a result of volcanic activity and heat.
Yep.
And yet it's a notoriously cold place. It's surreal.
But you can be standing next to the geyser and just out of nowhere it just jets up 100 feet into the air, and it is boiling water.
So that's quite dangerous.
Boiling. Yeah, so you've got to keep your distance and make sure you don't get showered by this stuff.
Wow.
Take your skin off.
That would be a little. Yeah.
So, and also I went to the big waterfall at Gullfoss. I mean, the big waterfall. Alhamdulillah, that's the meltwater from the glacier.
Oh, wow.
And it is an incredibly powerful waterfall.
So that's slightly terrifying.
Oh, I was stood on the edge.
And that's constantly melting, though, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, it refreezes as well. So as snow falls, it
oh, my God. So even that's cyclical.
It replaces itself.
Oh, come on.
It's incredible. But I also went to a thing called the Blue Lagoon.
Yes.
Now, if you imagine Iceland, when we landed there and we came out of the airport, I thought, hang on a minute. I don't remember going through space, but it appears that we've landed on the moon.
I imagine it being a little moonscape.
It is. Because there's virtually nothing going on.
Yeah, I would say brand new. 50 million years.
250 million.
Oh, sorry, 250 million. What's a couple hundred million between friends?
Exactly. Years, they fly by. fly by.
Blink of an eye.
I remember thinking, this is like a moonscape, is this? This is amazing. But as we went to the Blue Lagoon, you just imagine you're in the middle of some kind of moonscape.
Yes.
Then you go down a path, and it's a path between two mountains into a valley.
Right.
And so you go round a corner into this gorge.
Yeah.
And there is a turquoise pool.
Wow.
And it's not a pool, it's a lake. It's a lake. It's massive, massive lake. And it's turquoise in colour.
Right.
And you just think, that doesn't belong here.
Yeah.
That's just weird. That's the last thing I expected to see.
Yes.
Because all around is black lava in mountains.
Yes.
And then this turquoise lagoon. And it just looked so out of place, but so inviting at the same time.
Yes.
And of course they've built changing rooms and a visitor centre and et cetera, around it. So you can go and swim in this lagoon.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, we went in October.
Right. This is what was going through my mind.
It was blowing a gale.
Yes. Yeah.
And it was raining.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I was thinking, the last thing I really want to do is some outdoor swimming.
Yes.
But because I'm here, and because I'm not coming here again, not in a hurry, I might do one day, but not in the foreseeable.
Yep.
I've got to experience this.
Yes.
So we went in, swimming shorts on, below the knee, of course.
Of course.
And came out to this blue lagoon, which is steaming. And
really?
you dip your toe in. And when you're getting into a bath that's just at the temperature where if it was any warmer than that, it might be a bit uncomfortable.
You wouldn't be able to get...
And you have to lower yourself in really gently.
Yes.
But it was at that temperature.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and as you swam out...
Imagine swimming in that.
As you swam out, it was getting warmer and warmer and warmer.
Of course.
Because the bottom of that lagoon is the top of a volcano.
Oh, my goodness.
And it naturally heats this lagoon.
Of course it does.
At all times.
Oh, my goodness.
And then they've got a load of a factory and a load of machinery at the other side of this plant, extracting the heat from the water and using it in different... It's a fascinating place. So, yes, I've swam in the Blue Lagoon.
Yep.
Yeah. And I've seen the geysers. I've seen the waterfalls. We hired a car. We hired a Discovery.
Yep.
And decided to go out of Reykjavik and go north. Let's just see what we find.
Let's see what we can find.
The roads are a bit iffy.
I can imagine.
Yeah, iffy is not the word. In fact,
non-existent.
For some parts, there is no road.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you carry on because you can just see where other vehicles have been.
Yeah.
So
it's more track than.
And I remember getting to a spot where I had my wife's cousin with us.
Right.
He's called Farouk. He did 9 years study at Dewsbury Mercus, and he came out on Alim. He's a fascinating guy.
That's amazing.
Hafiz of the Quran and knowledgeable to the nth degree, and he can speak 4 languages.
Oh my
Arabic
goodness.
and English being 2 of them.
Whoa!
Yeah. So when he talks about written in the Quran, and he talks in Arabic, and then he just gives his translation.
Yeah.
And then he gives the seerah, and it talks about the time of revelation and what was going on at it's a fascinating bloke. Fascinating. So he said, "Stop the car." So we stopped and pulled over. He said, "I think we're quite possibly now the most northern Muslims in the world." I went, that's so cool. That's cool. That's really cool. So he said, so we ought to leave a mark. And he picked up a stone off the floor and started scrawling on another rock. And he wrote the kalima. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And to this day, that'll still be there.
Wow.
That'll still be there. Unless it's been eroded away.
Yes.
But in my head, it's still there. It's still there. That was the mark of us. Anyway, we got back into the car and carried on going.
Vandal.
And we got to a stage where, in the distance, you could see black mountains.
Okay.
All the mountains are black because it's lava.
Volcanic. Yeah, golly.
So black mountains, And I could see low clouds dripping over the mountains.
Right.
And it was like dry ice. It just looked amazing. So this white cloud coming over the mountain in the distance.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that just looks beautiful. We've got to get closer to that. That's just amazing. So we carried on going. And eventually I could see what was happening, and it wasn't clouds at all. This was a half-mile thick chunk of ice dripping over the top of that mountain. That was the glacier.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, and what a sight that was.
Oh,
it was
my
incredible.
goodness.
Yeah, now, we as it happens, we couldn't go much further because we were out of road and pretty well out of time as well. It had taken a good few hours to get that distance. I bet it was and we had to turn back. Yeah. We had to get back into Reykjavik before it was dark.
Yes.
We had to give the car back the following day.
Yeah.
And we'd gone through a few splashy puddles along the way, and we'd given it a new colour, shall we say?
Yes.
We'd redecorated that car, so we had to take it to a car wash and get it washed and put it back in a presentable condition. But yeah, what an experience that was, and I'd love to go back. So geothermic activity is incredible.
Yes.
To watch the thing in action is amazing. We got to a one part where literally you're walking over rocks, and in between the rocks it's like rock pools at the seaside.
Oh, I love that.
But these rock pools are bubbling, boiling.
Lord.
They're boiling.
So you need to be again really careful.
Don't put your feet in there.
Golly.
It is boiling water. Yeah. And the guy that was showing us around said you put an egg in there for 5 minutes and it's a boiled egg.
It'll boil. Oh,
yeah.
Golly.
And I couldn't get over the smell because again it's volcanic and
sulfur.
it's all sulfur.
Wow.
So everywhere you go, it smells of boiled eggs. Yeah. So I remember saying to him, you talk about putting an egg in there and it'll boil.
Yeah.
It smells like somebody done that 100 times over.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, crazy.
Golly.
But what an experience that was. I'd love to go back there.
Wow.
And inshallah, I'll do that.
Inshallah, that'd be amazing.
Inshallah.
And you know, it also demonstrates how easily influenced we are.
Yeah.
Because I remember hearing that it's something like Iceland had got sufficient population. They wanted more people to go to other parts of that region-y type thing, if that makes sense. So Iceland was named Iceland, yet it's green.
Yes.
Greenland was named Greenland, and yet is covered in
snow.
Yes.
It's ice.
It's ice.
Yeah.
It's ice. And they wanted people to travel towards Greenland, the icy bit. They didn't need people to go to the green bit.
Yeah.
So they just transposed the name.
Yeah.
So Iceland is actually green,
yes.
and Greenland is covered in ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that the weirdest
Iceland
thing?
is mainly black.
Yes, yes.
Covered in glacier.
Yep.
And there are pockets of grass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And green stuff. But like I said, if you find yourself in
not very tall grass.
Just stand up.
Wow. Amazing.
What a place. I'd love to. So when my friend was telling me about this trip that he's about to go on, I was feeling, I told him about what I'd seen.
Yes.
I was feeling a bit jealous if that's allowed.
Yeah.
I was just envious because I'd love to go back there, and see all that again.
Oh,
fantastic! Do you know what? In my head, I'm there now. I'm there. And do you know what's the best thing about Iceland in the cold?
Go on.
Is that every so often you just get a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And it just warms you up.
Oh, lovely. Are you feeling a bit chilly now? No.
No.
Do we still need a cup of tea?
Absolutely. I've no idea where Iceland came from. Oh, yeah. Heating.
Oh, yes.
Have you turned this radiator down?
I have now.
So I'm still boiling.
I'm still absolutely... I just need to go and stand outside for 2 minutes.
I'm going to go and stand outside right now.
Yep.
We'll leave our listeners with this.
Yes.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah.
Did you catch me going... just that.
Shall we do a shout out?
Yes.
For ourselves.
I think we should.
Yeah. So our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Over 200,000 views.
Yes.
In under a year.
Yes.
I think that's quite a feat.
I'm
not talking about feet as in the thing. Yes,
end of your legs.
Smelly
and should be kept away from your head.
That's why they're at the opposite end of your body. Isn't it?
Yeah. Why is a giraffe's neck so long?
I don't know.
Because its head's so far away from its body. Sorry. Yes, I think we should do a shout out.
I thought you were going to say because its feet stink.
That's actually got a bigger laugh. That's actually better. That is better. Oh, yeah. Have you smelt its feet? Yeah,
200,000 views of our videos.
200,000. More than. It's going up every minute.
I was in Debenhams the other day.
Yeah.
Other shops are available.
Oh, of course available.
But I was buying myself a jumper.
Yep.
I was rifling through trying to find the right size.
Yep.
Which is large. Not that I want to give my size away, but it's a large. For anybody who wants to buy me stuff.
Yes.
I'm a large top and 34 regular trousers, and I take a size 8 shoe. For anybody that might want to buy, or if you want to give me stuff, that's fine.
Yes,
that's fine.
Yes. Promotional stuff, of course.
Of course. Anyway, I was in Debenhams.
Yes.
And I was, and this guy random guy just walked up to me and said, "Wow, it's the 2 white Muslims." I said, "Yes, what? One of them."
One of them.
It's okay. You got the better one.
Yes,
you got
the better looking one, more intelligent. The better looking, more intelligent one.
Absolutely.
The nicer one.
Well done. You chose me well.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
But he was saying I'm from Ireland, but I've moved now to Wakefield.
Okay.
And he said, I heard on one of your videos, or might have been one of your podcasts, you talking about Wakefield.
Oh,
and he said, I've got to get in contact with these guys then, because if they live in this town, I want to meet up.
Let's
and
meet
here
up.
You are.
Whoa.
So he was
you
see,
all you have to do is ask.
I know.
Talking about incredible.
Talking about the channel, talking about what we do and how we do it, and saying it's a bit of a breath of fresh air.
Oh,
and I said,
that lovely?
Alhamdulillah, thank you.
Wow.
That's really, because if you think about it, to walk up to somebody like that takes a bit of doing, doesn't it?
It does.
But how often is it happening now?
Oh, it's humbling. I know we say it's humbling.
I can't believe it's happening.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible.
But it is. Alhamdulillah.
But it's all thanks to Allah, and it's amazing because we're doing this for the sake of Allah. We want to get this message out there. We were blessed at some point in our lives. This was introduced to us. We recognise the truth of it, and it's transformed each of our lives.
Yes,
at different times, in different ways, similar ways, no doubt, but in different ways. And we just want to pass that on. We just want to share it. We want to pass it on. But you can shout and shout and shout. But if there's nobody listening, and now it would appear it's getting through.
People are.
And that's just amazing.
Crazy.
Allahu Akbar. It's just amazing.
So, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Absolutely incredible.
There I was in Debenhams.
Yes.
This random guy came up and told us that we were doing a great job.
Wow.
Which is, Alhamdulillah, that took some doing on his part.
Yes,
I'm sure.
absolutely.
But also took some doing on my part because it is humbling.
It is.
And it's just a bit weird.
We're not doing it for the adulation. We're doing it for Allah.
I'm not supposed to be famous.
Exactly.
Far from it.
And it's weird because you can't do this without getting a modicum of notoriety. I don't want to say famous, ridiculous. And yet, and you don't do it for that, and you don't necessarily want that, but you can't avoid it.
I know,
because
we
want to do this.
It happens around you because we want to do this.
Weird.
So that's fantastic. So 200,000 views.
Over. Well, I mean, and it's going up every minute.
It's going up literally by the minute. It is. It's incredible. And the numbers of subscribers is going up quite nicely as well.
It's
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
I remember, and I can remember, and we put a video on when we were pleased to have
250
subscribers. 250 subscribers, and we're well on our way to 10,000 now.
Yes.
And again, I don't say that as a showy off. It's without that we can't get that message out there. Without that we can't. We want to do many things. One of which is simply change the world.
Yes.
But what we also want to do is we want non-Muslims to love Islam and Muslims.
Yes.
But we also want Muslims to be able to go, yes!
I'm Muslim!
I'm Muslim!
Yes!
This is brilliant! How lucky am I?
Best thing in the world!
Because there's so many times when, and we know Muslims, and as Muslims, that we get slammed a little bit, we might get kicked a little bit, You know, there's that perpetual. It's like water source, that drip, 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 drip of negativity, whether it be in the press or in what people are saying out and about, or whatever it might be. And you know, just be able to step back and go, no, this is fantastic. I am so lucky.
Being
I am
Muslim
blessed.
Is brilliant.
And we know you think it. We've said so many times, we know Muslims love Islam.
Yes.
They love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
They do.
But sometimes being Muslim
they don't like the being Muslim
it can be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Just because of how other people are. And just to remind you, being Muslim is
brilliant.
Brilliant.
Love it.
Brilliant. And to see people smile and to see the look on the face when they go, do you know what? Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, it's taken somebody like you to tell. How often do we get that?
You know what I mean?
How was it taking somebody like you to tell somebody like me?
You mean I'm allowed to say that in public? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, but we don't, you know, because we have dinner parties so that we can say it.
Yeah.
And we go to the mosque so that we can say it. And we have our own little conferences so that we can say it. And we say, no, just say it.
Just say it.
And if you can't say it, think it.
Yep.
It's brilliant.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Yep. Absolutely.
So thrilled and thank
you.
Thank you.
So thank you guys. If you're one of the ones that have watched and viewed, thank you ever so much. If you're one of the ones that have subscribed,
yes, brilliant.
Thank you very much. If you're not,
yeah,
because you're going to.
Because you're going to. We know you will. You can run, but you can't hide. You know, you will in time.
It will find you eventually. It will, unsuspecting you.
Yes. So just go to YouTube.
Yep. Type in.
Two White Muslims. That's
TWO.
White Muslims. And you will find our channel. You'll see a circular thing with a picture of myself and Yusuf on it. Me drinking a cup of tea. Yusuf reading
The Quran Made Easy.
Click on that. It takes you through to the channel. Click subscribe.
Yep.
There's over 100 videos there already.
That's right.
But we're putting stuff up every single week. Our podcasts are going up there. Videos are going up there. Us Out and About is going up there. Things that we find, people that we meet.
Yep.
Getting interviews with it. Just everything. Reaffirming the beauty and truth of Islam.
Yep.
And just reaffirming how blinking cool it is to be Muslim.
You're turning into me.
I'm banging the desk.
You're banging the desk.
I start banging the desk. Oh, no. With my one good arm.
Only I do that. I tell you what, don't bang the desk with your left arm.
No. We'd know about that as you're picking me up off the floor. As I wake up in casualty. Oh.
Shatter another bone 3 times.
So brilliant. Thank you. And if you haven't already done it, go to YouTube. Type in
it,
Two White Muslims. That's...
Two TWO.
White Muslims. Is it two? Is it? TWO White Muslims. Have a little look at the channel. Look in awe.
You know, I'm not fully with it today.
No.
Noticed?
No.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm not fully on top of things. And I think it's because I woke up before I should have woken up. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I did what I normally do.
Yeah.
I went to bed in good time to watch the 10 o'clock news.
Yep.
Yeah, and I didn't see the end of it.
Yep.
So I know that I was asleep within 15 minutes.
Yes.
So I was asleep soon after 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I woke up exactly 3 a.m.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Apparently my body tells me I don't need more than 5 hours sleep.
Are you Margaret Thatcher?
My brain tells me 5 hours is enough. 5 hours and you might as well just get up and go downstairs and have a cup of tea.
Yes.
You might as well.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Last night I didn't.
Oh.
I thought, I'm going to fight you,
Did you
stupid
have to
brain.
be waked up?
You stupid brain. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to battle you till I go to sleep. So I put myself to sleep. Now, I'm going to explain one day how I do that.
Right.
But it is incredible. I can actually put myself to sleep.
And does it work?
Yep, every time.
Wow.
Every time.
You don't rub your carotid artery. Is that just me?
No, it's just you. Yeah, you've got a dodgy artery.
I've got a dodgy artery.
Yeah,
which we're told.
The main artery that feeds your brain.
Yeah, which we're told by a reputable source who is a cardiologist. And happens to be your son-in-law. Yeah. Who said, do you know what that is? No. It's you've got a such and such. And we were
yeah, he mentioned some really long Latin name that's got,
he was
got
telling
150
you, and he
letters
said,
in it.
Go and tell Junaid that if he ever wants to just pass out, all he has to do is massage his neck.
Yeah, massage his neck. Or look up.
Look up for a prolonged period of time and pass out.
Yeah.
And he said, does he have any symptoms? What happens when you... No. What happens when you look up? Well, I go all dizzy and fall over.
Yeah.
That's a symptom.
That's a symptom.
I thought everybody did that.
No.
I thought everybody did. No, would appear not.
Look at plane spotters.
Yeah. I couldn't fly a kite then, could I?
No.
Can you imagine? What's it doing? Left of it. I don't know.
You wouldn't be that good at climbing either.
No, don't look down. No. I'm not looking up.
I can't look up.
I could look down. That's the thing. I could look down.
Yeah, looking
what
down.
What I can't do
problem.
is look up. Oh, dear.
Crazy.
It stretches me. I'd have passed out.
Yeah.
It's only happened once in my life.
Crazy stuff.
But we now know why.
Now, do you know what? I've no idea how we got onto that now.
No idea. No idea.
Can we
no
backtrack?
idea.
Can we backtrack and try and think of how we got
you were
onto
saying
that?
You were saying about how you fell asleep or couldn't fall asleep, and I said, do you massage your carotid artery?
That's right.
But I don't know how we got onto that.
I forced myself to go back to sleep last night.
So you put yourself back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes, punch yourself in the face.
So I'm guessing. No, it's a large rubber mallet. My wife keeps it next to her bed for whatever reason. Yeah. When I wake up with a lump on my head, I wonder why. I put myself to sleep.
Yes,
as I can do. It's a form of self-hypnosis.
Wow.
Which I'll tell you about one day.
Yes,
I won't tell you on air because
all the people driving to work.
All three listeners will go to sleep.
Yes.
We'll have no audience left.
Well, they'll go to sleep earlier than normal.
Yeah.
Shall we say? They only wake up for the nasheeds.
I know.
They only wake up for the breaks. They only wake up when the jingles. They wake up for the jingles. Oh, it's the Batman theme.
But anyway, put myself to sleep last night and it must have been maybe 3:30. Yeah. Bearing in mind I had to be up at 4:45.
Yes.
Yeah, to get showered and get out to start the day.
Yes.
The alarm woke me from midst a dream. Wow. I don't like being woken up out of dreams.
Right.
Because that means I have not slept enough.
Yes.
And I feel it for the rest of the day.
Wow.
So I'm a bit out of sorts today. So
yes.
if I go quiet on you...
Yep. It's just because I've offended you in some way. I've looked at you weird. Very good. Very good. That being the case, I think I've got to wake Yusuf up. While I wake him up, have a listen to this.